Imagine waking up on a Monday morning, coffee in hand, ready to tackle the week, only to find yourself already overwhelmed by a constant stream of emails, looming deadlines, and countless decisions crying for your attention. As you sit at your desk, do you ever wonder how you're supposed to keep it all together when everything feels equally important and urgent? Today, we delve into a timeless philosophy that could transform your approach to these daily stresses. The dichotomy of control, as taught by the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus. By understanding what truly lies within your control and what does not, you can navigate the chaos of a modern work environment with clarity and calm. To truly appreciate the wisdom of Epictetus, it's worth exploring a powerful story from his life. Imagine you're in ancient Rome. It's a place bustling with power plays and fortunes made and lost in the blink of an eye. Now picture Epictetus, a man who was born into slavery under the ownership of a particularly cruel master. One day, as the story goes, his master, in a fit of rage, began twisting Epictetus's leg with the intention of breaking it. In this heart-pounding moment, you might expect panic, fear, even anger, but Epictetus remained remarkably calm. He reportedly told his master, "You will break my leg," and shortly after it happened. Instead of cries of pain, what followed was stoic acceptance. This scene might seem extraordinary, even unfathomable, but it captures Epictetus's deep understanding of control. Despite the excruciating pain, he demonstrated a profound realization that he couldn't control his master's actions nor the pain that ensued, but he could control his response to it. With this story, we enter the heart of the dichotomy of control. At its core, this concept divides the world into two categories: things you can control and things you cannot. It's deceptively simple, yet deeply profound when applied to the complexities of life. Let's break it down. Imagine the workplace scenarios that often lead to stress. You're preparing for an important presentation, and anxiety grips you, worrying about how your boss will perceive your work. Here, Epictetus would invite you to examine what is truly within your control. You can control your preparation, your practice, the clarity of your presentation, and the enthusiasm with which you deliver it. What lies outside your control is how your boss reacts, the whims of the audience, and unforeseen technical glitches. By focusing your energy on what you can influence, you unburden yourself from the anxiety tethered to what you cannot. Epictetus's teachings go further, encouraging us to apply this dichotomy universally. Take, for instance, decision paralysis, a common ailment in today's world of endless options and information. Whether you're contemplating a career change or deciding between two business strategies, the weight of potential outcomes can feel immobilizing. By acknowledging that you can only control the decision-making process, the research, seeking advice, weighing pros and cons, but not the ultimate result or external reactions, you liberate yourself from needless worry. This doesn't mean abandoning ambition or caring less about outcomes. Instead, it's about a strategic focus on what truly matters in each decision. Of course, understanding these principles is one thing, but integrating them into daily life is another. So, how can you practically apply the dichotomy of control to your work life? Here's how you can start making these ancient insights work for you today. Picture your morning routine tomorrow. As you prepare for a day filled with potential stressors, practice the art of mindful planning. Before diving into your to-do list, spend a moment identifying what tasks are within your control and which ones aren't. Set your goals not by the outcome, but by the effort and quality you can bring to your tasks. For example, commit to crafting the best report you can rather than fixating on whether it will lead to immediate promotion. Next, cultivate a habit of differentiating between necessary actions and external noise. Imagine you're bombarded with emails, each flagged as urgent. Rather than allow stress to dictate your response, pause and categorize them. Which ones demand your immediate attention because you can affect change, and which ones are simply informational or outside your sphere of influence? By doing so, you not only reduce stress but enhance your productivity, focusing your energies where they will have the most significant impact. Moreover, practice emotional detachment from outcomes. This is perhaps one of the most challenging aspects of the dichotomy of control. As you complete a project or give a presentation, remind yourself that while the process was within your control, reactions and results are not. This mindset doesn't negate learning from feedback or striving for excellence. It simply places your mental energy where it serves you best, on improvement rather than on judgment or comparison. Another effective strategy is setting boundaries. In the modern workplace, especially with remote work environments, the lines between personal and professional life can easily blur. Define what you can control by establishing clear working hours and where your work stops and personal time begins. Protect these boundaries as diligently as you would any other responsibility. By doing so, you affirm your control over your time and prevent burnout. Finally, practice gratitude and acceptance. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on what went well regardless of outcomes. Gratitude helps shift your focus from what you wished to control but couldn't, to the positives within your sphere of influence. Acceptance teaches you to let go of disappointments tethered to external factors, easing the emotional burden of workplace stress. In today's high-paced world, where workplace demands often seem relentless, the wisdom of Epictetus offers a refreshing perspective. By applying the dichotomy of control, you can transform the way you handle stress, improve your decision-making, and enjoy greater peace of mind. Remember that while you may not control the challenges thrown your way, you have full dominion over your responses and the energy you bring to each situation. Approach each day with this mindset, and you'll find yourself empowered in ways both small and profound. Take these teachings to heart and let the wisdom of an ancient philosopher guide you through the complexities of modern life.